bench group for Utah outscored the Clipper bench 33-22 in that game.
Olynyk gives to Vanderbilt. He too was absent in that game 2 weeks ago. Who wasn't absent? Sexton through the short straw. Guarding Leonard makes a cross-court pass to Terrence Mann, who beats the buzzer, but it's Vanderbilt who rises for the rebound out in front here to start things off.
Brian, let me ask you, where do you think the 34 points that Paul George scored against him comes from?
Vanderbilt lays it in. It'll now singly covered. Morris, another mid-range pull-up. This one is long. And Ivica Zubac's out-rivaled for the loose ball by Vanderbilt. Runs the show back the other way. Tripped up in transition. They'll call a double dribble, and the ball goes back to the Clippers. There are some yellow notes, pun intended. There's a nice pass inside to Zoo, deflected at the rim. They'll count the basket, I believe, and a foul. Go back to their purple and gold
in the NBA. He found out he can score. He works extremely hard, but he's not a point guard.
Leonard fakes the pocket pass. The song remains the same. We're tied at 7 with 8:45 remaining in the first quarter. Sexton the floater. It is good, and so is Colin Sexton. We forgot about him last year. Only played 11 games for the Cavaliers. Markkanen. Now Clarkson, as the shot clock winds into single digits. 3 is long. Rebound.
Just what you're supposed to do. If the opposing big man goes after the shot and tries to block it, Zoo should be free to go on the offensive glass.
Well, Leonard controls out on the wing, watched by Vanderbilt. A gifted defender, but able to get around him. Finds Wall, 4 to shoot. Wall gets to his Park Place. Mid-range shot comes up just short.
A little bit too much moving the ball up above the rim, and it rolled out instead of in.
Vanderbilt. Back to Clarkson for the contested 3. It's good. Whether it's contested, it's open. He's lethal. That's his second basket. He has 8 points for Utah.
Running the hard back cuts, pushing for open shots in transition, trying to catch that Clipper defense asleep.
Leonard misses wide left. Really good. Amir is still out there. Here's Reggie Jackson in front of the Utah bench for 3.
Powell's wide open. Give it right back to him again. A little pass, get it right back, lay it in.
Clarkson dumps it to Vanderbilt, who juggles and then ultimately loses it. Clippers have the power play. Coffee from the wing to the lane, to the rim, and lays it in. 5.5 quarters, 52-35. They are out in front of Utah. Clarkson for 3 and knocks it down as Jordan Clarkson gets his second trip. Long. They are a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line. 4:14 to play in this first half. Official Kids Club, Finn, your all-star in the making, can join the LA Clippers Club for a chance to be featured too. Join today at clippers.com/.
With no points on the board, so you don't get an assist. If he makes it, a free throw.
Found his groove, and I thought was the most important player for the Clippers. I don't know if he's the most important player, but he's an absolute factor for the Clippers. His efficiency has helped the Clips go 8-3. I like seeing these kind of power plays from Kawhi. Sexton, no. Rebound to Vanderbilt. Hit from behind by Zoo. The Clippers, like we do, you're just so happy for Reggie. He is such a... And I just love it when he plays well. It usually means the Clippers are going to win as Vanderbilt knocks down a couple of free throws.
Against this Utah team because they're capable of coming back so quickly, like where with their defense.
6th turnover for Wall, the only blemish on his scorecard. Vanderbilt inside, whistle.
Against this Utah team because they're capable of coming back so quickly, like where with their defense.
6th turnover for Wall, the only blemish on his scorecard. Vanderbilt inside, whistle.
Against this Utah team because they're capable of coming back so quickly, like where with their defense.
6th turnover for Wall, the only blemish on his scorecard. Vanderbilt inside, whistle. Not great spacing here for Utah. Can the Clippers make them pay? Sexton dumps it into Clarkson, deflected. Vanderbilt recovers. Not great spacing here for Utah. Can the Clippers make them pay? Sexton dumps it into Clarkson, deflected. Vanderbilt recovers.
To challenge that jump shot.
Reggie tripped up by Vanderbilt. It'll be just this.